Hello, Melissa.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Reasonably well. It's a beautiful day.
It is. It's been really nice. So I think it's actually been a year since our last interview, believe it or not.
There's a lot of really, really good people, and a lot they're like really supportive. A lot of them would do anything to help the average person, but I guess there's also a lot of people that don't have the ability to help because there's like people that are like underclass or they don't have jobs or employed, or they're like poor working class, so like it makes it more difficult for everybody, especially as like the homeless population grows. Put a whole bunch of nightclubs and venues downtown. Instead of empty storefronts, give tax exemptions so people can open venues. That'll bring in all kinds of people from like Brantford and Ancaster and Burlington, etc., into like the city. Young people drive their cars in, they want to have fun on the weekends. Then business would be booming.
Has your situation changed at all in the last year?
Not at all. I haven't been able to find a place to rent. Same thing. It's just being nice outside, so.
Yeah, it's a little easier in the summer, I guess.
Yeah.
So is it the same issue you said you were having last year, where it's just a matter of finding a place that will rent you?
Yeah, I just need to find a place to rent, like a room or a bachelorette, like I get OW, so.
Yeah, I have a friend who is just got a job and he's looking for places, and they want like $1,500 for like a one bedroom.
That's fucking crazy.
It's ridiculous. What
living from day to day, so.
Living from day to day, yeah. So, on that note, like, what does a day in your life look like?
I wake up either in a stairwell or a bush or somewhere, parking garage maybe. Get up and I start panning, and I'm just thankful for people's kindness.
So, depending on how many kind people you run into in a day, that sort of like guides your day for you, kind of thing?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And how has it been lately?
Not bad. Some days are definitely better than others, but.
Sure. If you had to guess, like, what percentage of people would you say give to homeless people?
A growing minority.
Yeah?
And when I say growing, I mean shrinking.
You mean like
less and less people
10%,
like way
5%, 1%?
Like I get like the mass majority is either rejection or ignorance, and then there's like those like amazingly kind-hearted people that just like shine that like bit of warmth into my day.
Right.
And that's like a very small percentage.
Those few and far between people who like give a 20 or something.
Oh, that's amazing.
Those are the ones who make up for like the thousands who say no, right? Like,
sort of, yeah, in a way.
Yeah. Cool. Have you, just getting out of the way of this car. So have you, heard any, sort of, I don't know, scary stories of things happening to people on the street in the last year, or anything that's made you worry?
Oh God, there's so many times I don't even want to talk about it. Huh.
Yeah, pretty traumatic.
Yeah.
I was talking to, do you know Storm and Hannah?
Yeah.
Didn't she get stabbed last year or something?
Oh, like a bunch of times. That's fucked up. That's bad.
I felt so bad for her because like, she doesn't seem like I don't know her that well, but she doesn't seem like the kind of person who would like, be worthy of stabbing,
Yeah, no shit.
Like nobody's worthy of stabbing, but you know what I mean, like not the type of person to like egg it on,
Yeah, no.
That's too bad. I don't know too much about the female side of things. Like obviously when I was on the street I only dealt with the male services. So do you think it's like, I've heard, here's a question. I've heard two different perspectives.
Yeah, that's what it breaks down to.
Yeah.
Like I already know what you're about to say.
Like as far as like
I totally
the
know
women having it worse or the men having it worse.
Like for the women it's like you either get like pampered and treated really well, or you get like thrown outside like a mutt and totally ignored and like cut out from society. Like
yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah. And it seems like it's very extreme. Whereas men are all sort of like treated the same way, like not great, but not horribly, but like just sort of in the middle. Whereas women, it's like you said, it's like you either get an awesome place to go or you get nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you think the city's doing... I know they're not doing a great job, but like, do you think they're doing a little bit better of a job than they were?
I guess so.
Just with like giving people hotel rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah, the places have opened again, so that's good.
Oh, and I was walking by the Wesley Center, and it's closed now.
Yeah, they moved it.
Where is it?
It's on Rebecca now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like right there on the other side.
Oh
of
yeah,
that
I knew that one was there, but that's the only one now.
Only one.
Oh shit. Because that was like the other one on Ferguson. That was like the main place to be back like 20 years ago. Like everybody hung out there because they had it was sort of before cell phones, and they had the phone people could use. They had washrooms, meals, and there was always a lineup to use the phone. It was hilarious.
It was big too. There was a lot of space.
Yeah. Plus they had the street health clinic upstairs, so you get clean supplies and stuff like that. Do you have people on the street that you're like closer friends with? And like
everybody's an
enemies and
I
stuff
don't have
like
any
that?
enemies, but I got a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah, that's basically the way it is usually. But at least you don't have enemies. That's good. Because a lot of people on the street have a lot of enemies, just because they're, usually ripping people off and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't have problems like that.
Yeah.
I can't have problems like that.
Yeah, like as long as you don't treat people like shit, you won't have any enemies, right? Is there anything else you want to say, or anything that's coming to your head you want to say to people, or?
Hi, everybody.
Where do you usually pan?
Just on John Street. Sometimes I go a little further west, but that's about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So if anybody sees Melissa at John Street and King, say hello. Search those seat cushions for your spare change and say Penny sent you. All right. It was good talking to you.
Good talking to you.
I'm glad to see you doing well. Take care.